My name is Oliver Ignjatic and I go to Maitland Middle School. How will the IB program aid your future plans? The IB program will aid my future plans because it will prepare and help me in the transition to college. I can further develop my academic and thinking skills, and I will be able to perform better because of the program. All these things will aid my future plans because I would love to be an architect or to work in media and use my creative vision in things such as film, art, and literature. It'll help me think more independently when it comes to working on future projects. If I was having difficulty with the work in a class, how would I solve the problem? If I were having difficulty with the work in a class, I would first become more positive of the situation and reinforce hopefulness. This will make me feel better from having difficulty and make me re-inspired to keep trying. Next, I would make sure to open my mind and look at the problem in a different way. There's no point in working on something the same way if it is clear it is not working out. Then I would assess it and think logically and work on the problem from a different angle. Looking at work in new ways can help so much, and just defining a problem can work too. Doing all these things always help me if I'm having difficulty on some work in class. How do I study for a test? I study for a test by doing reviews of short chunks of the subject. I focus for short periods of time and do these reviews. After a review, it is good to take a break and relax. I don't think constant studying is healthy, and that the occasional break is very good for me if I have a test coming up. I also find that listening to music while studying helps me focus and get into the mood. Finding the right time to study is also very important. I like to study early in the morning and in the afternoon, which is when I feel most comfortable studying. Finding the right time is important so I don't feel like I'm forcing myself to study. After getting a review of everything, I like to give myself a practice test. This just puts me in a simulation and further prepares me for the actual test. It's a great way to set myself up for success on the actual test because I get an idea of what it will be like. These are all great ways to study, but what I think is most important is to just relax. After all the reviewing and studying, I like to go outside and draw, read a book, just enjoy myself, and then I know I'm really ready for a test. How do I avoid and manage stress? I avoid stress by getting lots of physical activity and good sleep. I always like to do something I enjoy, like reading or writing, running or drawing. All these things that I enjoy always take my mind off something that is stressing me. But these are all very obvious things. I also believe that time management is very crucial. Making sure that things don't get out of hand is important. If I don't regulate what I'm going to do, when I'm going to do it, it will be a mess and I won't have any free time and stress will start to overcome. Another thing that goes with time management is reducing the demands on myself. Making sure that I'm not overworking myself will keep me stress free. These are all very crucial for me to avoid and manage stress. What do I think is required of students to be successful in the IB program? I think what is required of students to be successful in the IB program is a good work ethic and the ability to manage time. Going into the IB program, I know that I need to have the will to work hard. I always strive for excellence, and I think every IB student should if they want to be successful. I think it is also required to have a good attitude, which is a desire to learn and do good. Self-discipline is another factor that I believe is required. You must always do the things that must be done and follow all rules and procedures. Staying organized is also very essential. Keeping everything in check and having all the supplies is very important. Another thing is being attentive in class. Keeping my eyes on the teacher with my ears open, giving my full undivided attention to the teacher and listening well. Taking notes, asking questions if I don't understand something, and answering questions the teacher might ask are all very critical. Making sure that I don't get distracted by other students and that I'm not distracting other students. Being responsible and being persistent is also very crucial. All these things that I've covered are good traits of a student and exactly what I think is required of students. Thank you very much.